Welcome in everybody. Long time no see. Welcome to our closing ceremony for our big 3-year Jam-a-Versary, August 2026. Our theme this jam, unsurprisingly, was Throwback Part 3. Participants were welcomed to use any theme from our last year of Jam on the Jam 12-month calendar cycle. Um, with bonus modifiers if they submitted using a combo of multiple themes, the Jam mascot, or submitted a revised version of a previous asset. All very cool stuff. So, ooh, we're chugging. Let's see what we've got. As always, we encourage you to shout out the work that you've done from this jam. So if you're posting about your stuff, tag us at JAMA Midwest on Instagram or Twitter. Use hashtag JamaJam to show off your stuff. We'll jump right in. First off, we've got Joey Nutria with James's Road Trip. This is a mock-up of UI for a road trip themed game, including the Jam mascot and branding, which I love. So delightful. Joey said it was one of the themes they didn't get to do this year and that they love the mascot. Well, thank you, Joey. Flattered. In the branding of Jam, also thank you, flattered. Shout out Katie Monty. So I decided to mix the two. Last year I did a 3D model of James and his flavors, so this year I decided to try a different medium with UI. I'm not from the Midwest, so I had to do some research into road trips and routes to decide on what would be a good design. And I hope I've done the Midwest proud, or at the very least not offended anyone. Which I'm very charmed by the road trip that just goes down the Mississippi River. Honestly, I think it would be a banger of a trip. All of these different icons are so cute and charming. I'm picturing this in like a sort of chunky, like low poly, like car dashboard UI, and you've got just your screen, like your world outside that you're looking at, and things will just come up, driving along, enjoying the sights, enjoying the different flavors of jam. This is beautiful. Joey, as always, thank you so much. Next up, John Gilliland with a blacksmith's forge, experimenting with some low poly stylized assets and texturing. If you want to unmute, you're more than welcome to tell us more, John.
Yeah, sorry if my microphone quality is bad. I'm currently sauteing vegetables in my kitchen.
That's real as hell.
Um, Lost track of time. Yeah, Artisan was one of the themes from this last year that I really liked, and I just was not able to make anything for. So I really just I didn't even use any modifiers. I was just like, I just really kind of want to make something for Artisan.
Yeah.
So I literally just started by making the anvil, and then I just went from there and just kind of kept adding stuff. It was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying experimenting with like weirder, lower poly stylized stuff.
Yeah, no, there's some really fun shape language going on in this, especially with I think like the hammer, the table, and the different sort of ridges on the forge oven. I think are all very fun. Like really conveys some fun, chunky, low poly stylization.
Why, thank you. I was kind of inspired by the Sly Cooper video games. I just used to play those a lot, and there is
Yeah.
not a horizontal line in sight on those things. So I just kind of modeled everything, and I was like, time to make it a little funky and move stuff around.
Let's wonk this shit. Yeah, I
No,
love it.
exactly.
I love it. It turned out good. I'm glad you got to, that's like why I love this thing so much. We get to go back and hit all the ones that you didn't get to do previously. Thank you as
Exactly.
always, John.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oop, I might have double clicked. Okay, we're good. Next up, we've got Virtual Mini with a Space Ghost RPG battle sprite. They went with making a Space Spectre and mashed up three themes from our previous jams, being folklore, space opera, and scary. They were like, folklore is the most interesting one because you might not guess it, but they were inspired by the folklore of Davy Jones, but reinterpreting it for a space opera setting. The idea of Davy Jones being dragged beneath the sea, but in this case, this character being dragged into a black hole. Very cool, very fun interpretation. This is absolutely the kind of vibe that I love to see when I'm like thinking of prompts and whatnot, experiencing a prompt in any situation. I'm always like, how can you take it and interpret it through a different like genre, different vibe, different lens, things like that. So this is a hoot and a holler. This is a blast. Thank you so much for this submission. Shout out. Next up, we have Gavin Hefty with the JAMA gnome. Gavin made this gnome in Blender with a Voronoi noise texture to kind of make him look woodcut, and we can check out his bad geometry in the blend file, which I love. I honestly can't tell which, because of that texture strat, I can't tell what is mesh and what is texture on this, which I think is really fun. Adds a little bit more like obscurity, especially with going with like a lower poly kind of mesh. It's really cute. It's really charming. I quite like him, and I'm not explicitly biased because I love gnomes, though that does endear him more to me in this situation. Shout out Kevin Hefty. Thank you so much for this lovely, lovely handmade gnome. Next up, Katie Monty with the strange satchel. Katie, tell me about this.
Oh, hey, that's me. Um, I got peer pressured into making a thing in like 2 hours
Gosh, that's so
because
mean. Who would do that?
that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know who would do that. That's so crazy. I was going to finish my vampire thing from last month, and then I swiftly ran out of steam in the middle of the night, so it didn't happen. Um, I don't know. I just thought my weird vampire creature lady could use a weird little mystical satchel. So
Yeah.
I made a weird little bag, little pouch.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it looks sick as hell. It looks very much within the same line, like the same flavor as your vampire character, so I love the tie-in. Like, not explicitly revising an asset from a previous jam, but like tying in with a previous one, which I think is very much still within the spirit. And you did the modifier anyways. You got the different themes. You got artisan, folklore, and spooky.
Yeah,
Shout out. Well
all the
done.
vibes.
I really like the texture on it, especially like on the handle. Like just the little bits of like lighter area on the top and bottom of the cord really, I think, adds some good vibe to it, some good dimension.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Pills' Yokai Road Trip. Welcome in. If you're able to unmute, feel free to tell us about your inspirations and your process and whatnot.
I can definitely talk. Well, I can't talk about any inspirations. Just I read the themes from the previous
Yeah.
the previous themes, and just this popped out immediately, and I got to
Oh.
work on it today. And this is like a very cut back version. At first, I wanted to do three themes that I did not do before.
Mm,
There's so I did the rope shape and folklore. I didn't do those before, but I did horror,
mm-hmm.
and I wanted to do at first. I wanted to do what's it called? The the one with the water thing. I forgot what it's
Mm.
called.
Um,
Hydraulics. Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah,
Hydraulics.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to come up with some vehicle that's like powered by hydraulics, but
Mm.
I that was way too much, and
Yeah.
I would have needed to animate that as well, and I still want to animate this
Yeah.
also. Add more creatures. I had a lot
Uh-huh.
planned, like almost 10, I think.
Oh wow. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that
I
is
only managed to, to make two, and the mascot as well is driving.
yeah, no, you did
Yeah,
the
so I
theme
hit two
mashup and the
modifiers.
mascot. No, it's
Yeah,
amazing. And like the asset itself, your pixel art in this is really, really impressive. Like the level of detail and like the color palette you've got going on with this is astounding. Like I love it. I actually, when I was putting this in the slides here and in our poll, I thought it was animated because it's just got like such amazing like shape language going on and like the color palette, like your style with this. In my mind, I was like, well, yeah, it's animated because it's already so alive. Like, and even all the like details, like the little bits of wear on like the roof, the different posters, everything with that, like this is so charming. I love this. And I love that it's something you can add on to as much as you want to. It's
Yeah,
really, really great.
that was a lot of fun. Just adding the stickers, the like
Yeah.
those flags, the every small thing. It doesn't a lot of it doesn't make sense. I don't know what it is. You can ask me about it. I don't know what that does, but it's fun to make, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
need to make sense. It just needs to look good. And
Uh-huh. And by
yeah,
golly, you
I
knocked
just
it out of
wanted
the park
to fill
there.
up the truck in every small uh area,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And you absolutely succeeded in that. It's amazing. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. This is
Thank you.
incredible. Shout out.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Hey, that's me. All right, so for this one, I made a gachapon machine. Yay! I went with this and the good luck charm theme. Didn't do a modifier for it. Partially because I was busy on Saturday, so I only got to do this this afternoon. But also because I'm working on an existing game right now that where I'm trying to fill it with a bunch of like filling basically like a store with a bunch of different things and products and stuff. So I picked a theme that I could approximate into making an asset for that, and then went from there. So I did this in about a couple hours. I was finishing up the UVs right around the cutoff point. So you'll be seeing some screenshots of some delicious, fun, real textures in maybe a couple hours, maybe tomorrow. But I'm happy with how I was able to get it. Like, I focused on topology a bit more than I usually do. Trying to keep that low poly, but also clean-ish. Obviously, there's some jank in it, as there always is in such a short time frame. But I'm happy with how it turned out. I'm excited to put some signage and some products in there and stuff. Alrighty. Now, J Clock with some camp assets. These are so incredibly charming. If you're interested in unmuting and sharing, feel free to tell us about your process, inspirations, all that jazz.
Yeah, yeah, Sam. I kind of had the same thing as you. I'm working on a game for the Haunted PS1 Jam right now, and the theme is camp. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like I should. I have like a list. My friend and I are working on. I have like a list of assets I want to make. So I was like, oh, I could like check a few from those and cottage core. I mean, this is kind of like a evil cottage core.
Yeah, it's close
And then I
enough.
have a road trip too, because maybe you could stop at a campground.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, the grill, tent, and bed were all pretty easy, but I liked I dug through some of my old photos and found some textures and made them seamless, and that was fun. And the cabin, I haven't really done uh, a house with an interior before, so
Hmm.
that was kind of a learning experience. And definitely, I would probably do it a little different. I need to kind of figure out how to do that efficiently because it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, I
In
get
terms
that.
of like, I was like cutting all weird places and stuff, but that one I learned the most on.
Hmm. Yeah, no, this is really charming. Like I've seen some of your work before. Like your texture work is always so juicy. I love like the crunchy, like pixelated kind of PS1 look to it. And I think it really works well in this instance here. I especially love the grill, honestly. Like just the ash texture going on there and like the rust on it. It works so well for this. I'm a big fan of it. And I'm glad you got to do something that then supported your other endeavors. I hope you absolutely crush it for the rest of the Haunted PS1 jam.
Sweet, yeah. Thanks so much, Sam.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Erin did this in, I think, like 5 minutes. I don't know if she knows that it's in here because she just put it in the jam show off, but she did it within the time frame, so we're counting it. Um, yeah, dude. I love it. Shout out Erin. Thank you for this delightful lady walking along. So that's our jam. So as a reminder for voting, we're going to put all these submissions into a poll where you can vote on them for each award category. These categories are incorrect because we're doing our anniversary jam. Our categories are best use of modifier, most creative, and best in show. So there are a couple of these that didn't do any of the modifiers. So that will explain if you're confused why there are some that are not in that one. There you are. Voting will be open as soon as the poll is posted, and then for the next 24 hours until around 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow. And then we'll shout out awards. We'll do some fun little award certificates. You'll get a roll and a fun digital image sorry, shouting out your achievement in this jam, as well as bragging rights, as always. So our next jam is going to be September 4th through September 6th. So put a word out, get people in here. We'll make it a wonderful jam next time around. And if you couldn't make it this time or you can't make it for the next jam, guess what? We've got off-season jamming. So if you can't make this main time frame work, we put out another prompt each month. If you make something for it, we won't do an award showcase, but we will shout out those submissions in this closing ceremony. So, last month our theme was goo. So we've got a couple different assets. This sound effect from Sophie Songs, goopy as hell. I love it. Salty Cryptid with this full slime spray animation is so cute. I love the expressions on the little skull, the texture on it, the colors with it. Delectable. Thank you for this submission. Virtual Mini, a back-to-back with another fun slime goo. I love the sort of sparkly kind of like texture, adding some detail in there. This midnight goop of some sort. I'm getting the vibe. And Pills, cranking this out in what, like 15 minutes? That's crazy. Again, amazing color palette, like silhouette of the character. Love it. Look at all these goos. This is so fun. So if you want to get in on that for next month, be one of the cool kids. This month's off-season prompt is... Say that drum roll. We'll do it in 3, 2, 1, and... Off-season throwback part 3. So, since it's our anniversary jam, and we got to do any of the themes from last year, the same applies for the off-season prompts. So, we'll breeze through the off-season prompts from the last JAMA Jam year and get a layout of what our options are. So, first off is bathroom. We got thingamajigs. We got vinyl, Arctic, farm, glow. So shout out to Katie for making all these amazing like theme slides. They're so charming. We got golden, we got paint, we got retro, we got pink, we got goo. So 11 months, 11 prompts, themes to choose from. And we'll do the modifiers as well. Feel free to throw any of these themes together, or if you did a previous submission for one of these off-season themes, or a main season Jam Jam submission, feel free to revise it, put a twist on it in one of these themes. We'll count it. So all of this in is available as an option. We'll take a screenshot. We'll put this with our closing announcements. This will be open for the next month. So thank you everybody so much for joining. This has been a wonderful, crazy past 3 years. We're so happy to have like this wonderful, amazing community that we get to support. You all are wonderful. Whether you've done one jam or 20, which is a number we can say now, if you're in the 20 plus Jam Jam submissions crew, you're on a different level for real. But anybody who has joined at any point, in the length of our community's life. Thank you for everything. Shout out to you, and we'll see y'all next jam.